Ooh, all right. Just trying to um, figure out the live stream on Instagram, and then I'll be ready to go. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm not sure if I can log into Instagram from this computer. If they ask me for a login, I'll be lost. Oh, wait. I think we're good. This is it. So can I post? Oh, not this profile. I want to switch my profile. Oh, well. All right, I'm going to open up my thing and share. And this is like super long, but oh well. Okay, let me send this invite out to a couple of people, and then I'll be ready to go. Are we good? Go live, yeah. I don't know how to do that, but all right. Let me make sure this looks right. Okay, looks right. Cool. So, better therapy now. Weekly meeting, July 6th. This is one of 13, so I will go through it. I couldn't figure out how to do the live on learn more about going live. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. Software to go live. Oh, I have to connect streaming software. Maybe I can do it on my computer. I don't know. On my phone. Oh, there we go. I'm live. Yeah. Yo. I wish I could share my screen, but I can't share my screen. Oh, well. Here we go. So better therapy now. Weekly meeting, July 6, 2025. I will go to, oh, my thing just went black. There we go. So opening question, what have you done to improve your diet in the last week? So I know this is like a personal thing, has nothing to do with the business, but I'm thinking, I don't know, this has just been on my mind lately. And one thing, my weakness is eating too much sugar. So the thing that I eat all the time are Belvita, those Belvita cookies. They're like in a package, and like 4 cookies come in per package. And they advertise themselves to be healthy, but they are really not. They have 11 grams of sugar per package, and I'll eat like 2 or 3 packages in a day. So it's been my ritual in the morning that I'll wake up, I'll make like some eggs, I will make some coffee, and then I'll get one of those packages above a full package and like dip the cookies in there and eat them as I'm like doing kind of like my morning journaling and like planning my day and stuff like that. It's just been a ritual. So a small adjustment that I made this week is that I decreased the number of cookies from 4 to just doing like 2 of them in a pack. So instead of having 11 or 12 grams of sugar, I just have 2 grams of sugar. Oh, sorry, like 6 grams of sugar. So that's like one small thing that I'm doing. And I think over the day, it helps me out because I would usually eat like 2 or 3 packs. Now it's just like 1 pack in a day. So that's one small thing that I did. I don't know what else. I think that's really it. And I'm trying to just go the cheat the cheat meal method where I really try to push myself to eat as healthy as possible during the week. And then usually on the weekend, I'll have like a cheat meal or two. And we'll see if that makes a difference over time. I actually do feel a lot better from doing that. So hello to Sullivan and Cabby21, Carla. I'm sorry I can't share my screen on Instagram. It's like only on YouTube that I can share the screen. But so that was the question. The opening question was, what have you done to improve your diet in the last week? So I'll review rocks. And again, rocks are basically the goals, like the big goals that I have for Better Therapy Now for this quarter. And right now I have 3 guaranteed rocks and then a possible 4th rock. So the first rock is identify a specific avatar with a specific problem that I will solve. And this is for the online course that I want to create and sell to college students. And right now, I think I'm still in the early stages. So I would say that I'm about 10%, not even 10%. I'd say like 5% done with that task. So I have 95% more of the work to do. I did reach one milestone, which is reviewing all the brainstorm lists that I created before the quarter began. So this was done, which is good. Complete. We'll say 7, 6. I want to like keep in mind how soon I complete all these things. But that task was completed, but the rock is still far from completed. So I still need to nail down the avatar and then actually describe the avatar and be very specific in terms of who I'm trying to help. There's a couple of ideas that I've had so far. So the 2 things that are guaranteed for this avatar, for this ideal client that I'm looking to serve, is they're going to be a college student and they'll be studying specifically business. So they'll be in business school either as an undergrad or graduate student. Those are the 2 things I know for sure. I'm trying to think of what else do I want to add to make it even more specific so that the service can be even more unique. One thing that I'm thinking of doing is tailoring it to parents. So the idea would be time management and procrastination course for business college students who have kids. That's one idea. The second idea is to just make it like, make it for business college students who work. So college students who are focusing on business and have a part-time or full-time job. And it would be time management and procrastination for that individual. I haven't specified an age because I think like since so many not adults, but I guess older people who already have had careers are coming back to college, and that's like becoming a more and more normal thing. I don't want to say like 18 to 25-year-olds or anything like that, because I think it excludes a big portion of the population that are going back to school or that are in college. And ultimately, I want this to be an online course that I sell with a lot of extra things like one-on-one coaching and books and workbooks and planners and things like that that'll all be included in it. But the core offer would be the online course that teaches people how to manage time better and prevent procrastination. And the last element that's probably going to be the hardest for me to discover is I want there to be something transformational about the course. So really like either helping them develop an executive mindset or helping them develop the appropriate mindset for what's it called? Oh, to be a CEO or to own a business. Or maybe it's, a time management and procrastination course for business college students who want to start a side hustle while they're still in college, something like that. But milestone 1 has been done. So I've reviewed all the brainstorm lists. It's helped me get a better idea of what I want this avatar to look like. The next thing I want to do is really go through the brainstorm list again and start developing an outline, develop my first outline for the course, which I think should be another milestone. So I'll make that a 3rd milestone. Milestone 2, develop an outline for the workbook. Yeah, I think that's going to be important. Just getting an outline, because outline, I want to take more time with the outline, because developing the actual course I think is going to be easy, but ensuring that the course makes sense and is actually useful will be done during the outline period. So I think that's like a very important milestone to do. Okay, let me highlight this again. Boom, there we go. Okay. Then the third milestone is just creating the workbook. And then let me think. Okay, that's it. All right, next big goal for the quarter. Create an online course and publish on Podia or School. So this I would say is 0%. I'll say, yeah, 0% complete. Because I think in order to record the online course, I need to have the workbook. The workbook is really like my script, because I am going to be talking through that workbook and then talking through the themes and the why behind why the workbook is developed like it is and why the planner is developed like it is. So we haven't even really started on the actual course. Hopefully we are starting on the course in at least 2 weeks. But create an outline to the course, which will be done in the first milestone, and then create the workbook, and then the whole recording and uploading process begins. So that's rock 2, 0% complete right now. I'll put a big red on that. Boop. Okay. Rock 3, create and publish the productivity playbook. So that is the daily planner that I'm working on. I'm probably working on that the most, more than anything else, and I would say that's 60% complete. I'll finish the productivity playbook before I finish anything else. And the reason why I want to do that first is because it's really easy for me, if I can get it to publish well on Amazon KDP Publishing, then that will allow me to have something to offer to just different people who might be interested in this service. It's very easy to take like a daily planner with a sort of philosophy behind it and take it to different places as an offering and as a training. There's a lot of caseworkers and social workers and even like hospitals and really anywhere, even like sales teams and stuff like that, that need to track their time really well and have goal-oriented people in their business. So that would be a good training for the employees. I would do it for free. I would offer the productivity playbook for them, and then that would be kind of like a segue into them buying this course at a later date once the course is complete. So complete quarterly planning portion, which is done. That's completed. So I'll mark that as complete. 7/6/2025 and make that green. And then this week, I'll be completing the next milestone in that, which is doing the 5-year plan portion, and then complete Canva copy. So that's like getting it all on Canva so that I can download it onto KDP. And then I'm going to order 10. Once I order 10 copies and they arrive, that's how we know it's complete. What else do we have? Boop. All right, and then I'm taking the LMSW exam in like 2 weeks. So if I pass that exam, then this last rock will be eliminated. I won't have to worry about it anymore. But if I don't pass it, then I'm going to go through all these steps to study for the retake, the test retake. So it's all contingent on whether I pass the exam the first time. Okay, scorecard. Percentage of course complete, we'll say just 5%. Percentage of productivity playbook completed, we'll say 60% of the planner. 8 brainstorming lists reviewed, all 8 of them were reviewed. Percentage of avatar complete, I'd say I'm like 70% for the avatar. And then 1 measurable is having this meeting every week. So this is the first of 13 weeks for this quarter, and we did the meeting, so good. All right, this week was a good week for to-dos. Between June 29th and June 5th, I had, 5 to-dos? So brainstorm lists were done. The 90-day portion of the planner I completed. I didn't get to take the exam. When I went to the exam this week, they told me that I didn't really sign up. So I didn't finish the sign-up process. So I had to reschedule for 2 weeks from now. So did not complete to, I guess, sign up issue. I don't know. Boom. So that's red. Memorize 50% of flashcards. Yep, I did that for the most part. So we will, and then create a meetup event for business students. I created the event. I still need to develop the actual like slide deck. But the event is there on meetup.com. So that's good. All right, obstacles, and it's kind of weird on Instagram. I can't tell how long I've been on, but on the live stream I can. See 15 minutes so far. Awesome. All right, obstacles and opportunities list. So one thing that I think I need to do is, and this was from the book, what is it called? Key Person of Influence by Daniel Priestley. He talked about making like almost like an elevator pitch. And there was another girl, a YouTube, like who actually kind of specializes in making online courses. And she also talks about a pitch. So I want to make a pitch this week, and that'll probably be my first big to do for this week. Pitch to send to warm leads. I'm working on a project to help yes. All right, I want to copy. I'm gonna put that on my to-do is to create this pitch. Boom. Okay, cool. All right. Create a to-do related to this. Send 100 warm leads. Oh, I get it. And then create this, and then send to. I'll say send 15 leads. So I'll send the pitch. Send pitch to 15 leads. Link. Yeah, because basically what the pitch is just trying to get interviews with people. I want to interview people who are interested in working on time management and have goals related to starting their own business or even a side hustle or something like that. Yep. This creates your first group of potential clients. Yep. Make all of your subscribing people who have commented. Okay. Search subscribers and people who have commented. All right, beautiful. Let's see. Next one. So that's the first, I guess, opportunity is what I'm trying to do with this. I'm gonna create a pitch where I say something like, I'm working on a project to help people who struggle with procrastination and time management, to help business college students who struggle with time management and procrastination. Do you know anyone I can interview for research purposes? So that's basically, I'm gonna ask that for at least 100 people. Send pitch to, actually, I'll push myself 150 leads. That'd be really good. See if I get any feedback. It's weird though. Like you would think online you'd get a lot of feedback from people, but like you send stuff out. Like I sent out a survey a while ago about like depression in men, and nobody responded at all. People did, but it was like a very small number of people. It was surprisingly low. Let's see. Okay, I think that's important. Search for business stuff. Search for people. Search for similar online courses on time management, productivity, and business student related. I don't think I have time for that this week. The next one, search for groups related to public speaking and business networking in college students. I'll say search for a Toastmasters or public speaking group at a good time. That's another good to do. I was supposed to go to Toastmasters this week, and I couldn't go. I couldn't find it. I went to the address that they had, took me to the wrong place when I put it in my Google Maps, and then by the time I realized it was just like halfway through the meeting. So, and I also had to reschedule another very important meeting for my work, so that sucked. So I need to find a public speaking or Toastmasters group, but at a different time. At the end of July. Okay. Live event. So I feel like that is the live event. Is this? Yeah. I think the thing is I need to complete invitation for the July 16th live event on Meetup. Yeah, because I posted this live event for business students, but I don't even really have a slide deck yet. I have the ideas in my head, but I need to actually create the slide deck and find time for that. So I need to do that this week. It's not until the 16th, so I have some time. I have this whole week and then all the way until the 16th. It's actually the same day as my LMSW exam. So there you go. Okay. Okay, so that's my opportunities and obstacles. So now let me look at this and see what I need to do next. I think the best way to do this is look at what I failed to accomplish last week. One big to-do that I need to do this week is complete the ASWB practice test. I have not done that. And that I think that should just be the only thing, honestly. And then let me see, memorize. We'll say 40 flashcards. Yeah, I think that's the extent of my studying. Complete the whole ASWB practice test and memorize 40 flashcards. I'd be happy just to see where I'm at. And then one thing that I didn't discuss at all during the quarterly meeting is like, what is going to be my presence on social media during this quarter? Last quarter and the quarter before that, I was really aggressive on social media. I did like I was doing posts like almost every day, and I was doing there's just a lot of like different stuff. I was doing a lot of workout videos for a while. I'm still doing the journaling. I plan to do that, but I've already recorded 3 videos, but I have to edit them. It would be nice to record at least 2 more videos like during the week. I think that's a bare minimum. Record. So I'll say, even though I've already done 3 of them, we'll say post 4 videos. We'll say 5 videos. This requires me, because what I'm trying to do is push myself to, and these videos are only going to be about business college students who need time management to work on procrastination and develop a transformative mindset of an executive, CEO, something like that. That's what I want. So I'm trying to like get as many videos in that realm just to kind of stretch my mind and practice putting stuff out there related to this topic, just so I can start to see like how much of this can I actually talk about and how often can I talk about it, and how specific can I get, and can I even like present something that sounds useful. That's kind of the test with these videos. I think YouTube videos and social media videos when they're educational is a good testing ground for how deep can you go in a topic. So that'll be really helpful. Oh, you know what else I want to do is, and it'll help me with the videos, is review 10 time managements / nation books. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. That's 8 to-dos. That's probably too many already. But let me review all the stuff, because last week we had 5 and this week we have 8, and that's the problem. That's the beginning of my problems for the quarter, is that I started giving myself too many to-dos, and I get lost in all the to-dos. So that's a big one. Let me see. Is there any? Let's take the review and see all the stuff that I did last week and make sure that nothing slipped through the cracks. Okay. Insurance contracts is a big one. I cannot wait to finish my planner so I can start using that. That'll be a good thing to finish my planner so that I can use my planner instead of the Oak Journal planner. Woo. All right. Get shredded videos. I don't know what I'm going to work in the gym tomorrow. I'm just going to be like chest, shoulders. I don't know. you and thank you. Excuse me, sir. Are you this is so funny. What does it say? Excuse me, sir. Are you single? No. You are so cute. Hola. Hang on, we're telling followers. You're funny. Let me see. All right. SBB practice test, edit, post videos. Okay, we're good there. Curriculum, Jerry referral. I'm just reviewing stuff that trying to take everything into account so I can figure out like tomorrow. Okay. All right. I have to plan so I think my social media presence will be a certain number of videos every week, and then one podcast every 2 weeks. I think would be good. I think that's really good. And it's kind of weird because I can't really follow like a script for the podcast. It just doesn't really work for me. What does work is just like kind of when I feel like talking, then I will start talking for the podcast, and then it'll just kind of go from there. I feel like that's just the only way to really do it for me. Oh, you know what I need to do this week is weekly planner, 5-year plan, and weekly flexion portion complete, which can be done if I just sit there and take some time and do it. But for the weekly planner, I want to break it down into 12 weeks. And at the end of each week, the idea is that who's ever using the planner is going to do like a reflection. They're going to look at their quarterly goals and do kind of what I did right here. Look at their quarterly goals, see what they see how far they are in terms of percentage, which milestones for each one of their rocks, which are their goals, have they hit, and then identify what challenges they've had, what obstacles and opportunities they've had, and then that gives them like a to-do list for the next week. So that's kind of what I want to do in the plan. I'm going to develop that, and then I want to have a short mindfulness exercise. So I need to come up with 12 mindfulness exercises, but I'll probably do that next week. This week, I just want to finish that weekly portion and that 5-year portion, get it uploaded into Canva, and then we're like almost done with it at that point. After that, it's just testing it to see if it all fits, and if in terms of like size and margins and stuff like that, it'll all fit onto the Amazon KDB publishing. But my outline, I already have it. Like everything is good to go. I just need to like execute. That's pretty much it. Let me see. I think that's everything. All right. Okay, so our to-dos for this next week, our big to-do for Better Therapy Now, create a pitch that I'm going to send out to all my friends on Facebook, all my subscribers, all of my people on TikTok, everybody that's anywhere, even though there's not a lot of them. Send it to everybody and see if they know anybody who would want to be interviewed by me for this thing. And even if it's just like sending out like a 10 questionnaire, that's good enough. Number 2, I'm going to send the pitch to 150 people. Number 3, I'm going to search for some type of thing that will help me with public speaking. Either it's Toastmasters or a meetup group or whatever that is, and actually find something. Number 4, complete the presentation for July 16th. Number 5, complete the ASWB practice test. That'll be about 2.5 hours. Number 6, memorize 40 flashcards for the exam. Number 7, post 5 videos. 3 of them are already basically done. I just need to record 2 more, which will be done in the morning. I need to put that on there too, to make sure I don't have that already. No, record. Well, if I record 4, I record 4. Review management procrastination books. Yeah, I have summaries for a bunch of them. I just need to go and get them. And then lastly, do the weekly planner. So those are my 9 do outs. Hopefully I can knock those out. I'm gonna write all that down in my weekly planner. And this actually using the journal, the Oak journal, the way that it's supposed to be used is really helpful. It's like really, really good. So that is good. So for the wrap up, what I want to do is actually this Oak Journal tasks. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Reaching your dreams, I'm good. I'll do that some other time. But wrap up, let me see. What rating will I give this meeting? Let me see. 30 minutes, that's pretty quick. So 1 to 10, I'll give this meeting a 7 out of 10. I feel like I have way too many to-dos, and I don't know if I'll get them done. Like, I think my life will just get in the way. But hopefully I get the majority of them done. And honestly, like, even when I'm looking at my, my day job, the to-dos that we set for everybody, the goal is to get at least 80% of them complete. I want to get 100% of them complete, but our expectation is at least get 80%, just because like you don't know what's going to come up. But I should at least 9. I should at least be able to get 7 or 8 of them done. Some of them are already like in process, so it's not impossible. Let's see. I like the reflection too. The reflection part is nice. Okay, and that's it. We'll give it a 7 out of 10. I will close this up. I will write everything down, and then I will go from there. And that is the end of the meeting. Better Therapy Now. I will see you next week for the same meeting. All right.